The group of travelers enters the forest. A tree bearing splendid fruit appears before them. The leader warns them, "Not everything that appears nutritious gives life." Every illusion begins with a projection. We attribute to the object the power to fill what is missing within us. Reality does not deceive. It is the desire that claims to possess it that distorts its face. What perfect fruits continue to attract our gaze today? The Bodhisattva invites his companions to wait, observe and discern before acting. The wise old man represents that part of the psyche that invites the ego not to identify with the first impulse. The truth doesn't compel. It remains silently available. Do we still know how to listen to the discreet voices that slow down our desire? Some ignore the warning and eat the fruit. Ego inflation arises when we transform a possibility into an absolute promise. Every absolute identification closes the space of mystery. Which daily choices arise from impulse rather than discernment? Poison works slowly. What seems sweet reveals its true nature. The shadow emerges when the system of illusions can no longer sustain itself. Every idol ends up showing its own inconsistency. What beliefs once seemed indispensable and today we recognize as illusions? The guide offers the remedy to those who are willing to acknowledge their mistake. Healing begins when the ego accepts that it is not the center of the personality. Letting go is often more difficult than understanding. What part of us continues to resist transformation? Poison reveals the consequences of choice. The shadow is not an enemy. It is what consciousness had excluded. Even our spiritual self-image can become an attachment. What would happen if we stopped defending the image we have built of ourselves? The illusion loses its strength and what seems stable dissolves. The person ceases to occupy the place of the self. Every form becomes transparent again when it no longer claims to be absolute. Which tower of our life are we still confusing with our identity? He who has understood does not seek new fruit. He continues on the path with a transformed gaze. Individuation does not build a stronger self, but a more authentic relationship with the self. When even the symbol is let go, silence remains. Maybe freedom isn't about finally finding the right fruit, but about no longer needing a fruit to define who we are.